Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another episode of Darwinmtblyf. So today I thought I'd bring you out to Lee Point and show you my brand new Marin Rift Zone 3. Let me put it this way, this is it's going to be a little bit of a reviewy sort of a thing. I've only had it a couple of weeks now, and you know what, I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed riding it. It's hands down got to be one of the best bikes I've ever owned. I never thought I'd go for a short travel trail bike, or Marin sometimes markets it as their Downcountry bike. But you know what, I've actually really enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So anyway, let's have a look at it. So this is my Marin Rift Zone 3. Now I have already started customizing it, so I do apologize. I did shoot a video where I was showing it just in its stock form, but unfortunately it came out really crap. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to reshoot it. And yeah, I have changed a couple of things, but overall it's still pretty much the same bike. This is a size XL. Yeah, so they're just Marin branded wheels, Marin branded hubs, so you know, nothing hugely special or spectacular, but you know what, they're actually doing okay. It's got the Marzocchi Bomber Z2 with 130mm of travel. Heard really good reviews about this, so you know what, I'm actually expecting really good things, and so far it is performing to that scale. So yeah, of course have to put on the Reckless Race Concepts mudguard. If you want to get one of those, just go down to the link in the description, and yeah, you'll find that there. I have put on a 50mm stem. Now the reason why I've done that is I just like longer stems, so it did come with a 35mm stem. Still felt all right, but yeah, I just prefer the feel of a 50mm stem. Spit it out, Lucas. Of the 50mm stem, so I got one of those. This one's actually from Amazon, because there's just a shortage of bike parts around these days due to COVID, so I got that. It comes with the Manic X Fusion dropper post. So this is a 175mm. It is a size XL, as I did say before. So the 175 is actually pretty good. I've found that even though I've got a lot of seat posts hanging out there, I've kept it, I haven't been banging my chest on the seats, so that's been pretty good. I don't like their dropper remotes though, like this crappy flimsy piece of plastic thing, but so far so good. I have got another dropper post to go onto this. I've got a 180 one-up components dropper post, so I have converted the tyres to tubeless, and I have gone of course with the Pirelli Scorpions. So I've got an absolute love affair with these ones. These are the trail ones, so this is the mixed terrain and the rear specific, and I've just found that as an awesome combo for Darwin. I've got those from Cycle Zone, as well as this cool bottle. Got those from Cycle Zone. Yeah, so if you're in Darwin, you want a set of them, pop into Cycle Zone, they'll be able to sort you out. What else have we got on here? So it's got Shimano 4-pot brakes, front and rear, 203mm rotor on the front and 180 on the back, so you know that's been pretty good. So yeah, I've found that that's got plenty of stopping power for a person such as myself. Next things to go on are some wolf tooth fat paw grips. These ones, the Marin ones, look, nothing wrong with them, it's just I've got a slightly bigger hand, so I, you know, like something that I'm a little bit more wrapped around, well, less wrapped around, because my fingers, as you can see, are right up in there. So yeah, I'm going to be changing those over as well. I am going to put on a slightly longer fork. I am looking at a RockShox Pike Ultimate, and going a 140 instead of the 130. Mind you, nothing wrong with that fork, I just like RockShox. It's got the Fox float on the back, hasn't got the piggyback on it, but who cares, doesn't need it. And yeah, it's pretty good. So how does this bike ride? Sweaty. All right, so how does this bike ride? Ride's amazing. So descending, it's well within my realm of expertise and skills and experience, so I haven't had any problems there. Climbing, it's actually really good, because the rear suspension is not actually hellishly active. So, you know, when you're hitting your bumps and everything, yeah, it activates, but when you're doing your slow meandering up the hills, it's actually climbs really good. So I'm quite surprised by that. Yeah, what else can I say about this bike? I'm really impressed that I've actually tested it out with a 1 litre water bottle, and it does fit. Yeah, this is this giant bottle cage actually. I got that from Cycle Zone as well. Oh, and that Marin frame strap, you can buy that from Bicycles Online, links in the description below. It's been unreal. It's been, oh, it's got the SLX 12 speed on it. So with a Sunrace cassette, so it is 11 speed. Oh, it's a 12 speed, but it's got an 11 tooth cog. For me, doesn't really matter. I'm not really hitting the speeds where I'm going to need that 10 tooth cog. It's unreal. What can I say? I've absolutely had a pleasure riding it. I'm sure everyone else will as well. Yeah, highly recommend. If you're looking at getting a short travel trail bike, look at the Marin Rift Zone 3. So this is the top of the range aluminium model. They do come in the 1 and the 2. The lower spec. The 1 hasn't got a dropper post, but you know what? It's still all the same frame. This is an XL frame, which I'm 186 centimeters. So I found that that was really good for me. I'm in between a large and an extra large in their sizing charts. I got a large Alpine Trail, and you know what? It just felt so small. I ended up moving that bike. I did not fall in love with that bike like I have with this one. So for Darwin, brilliant bike, perfect amount of travel, climbs well, descends pretty well, well within what I can do. Highly recommend you get one if you want to get one. Jump down in the description below. There is a link there to Bicycles Online if you're here in Australia. You can use this, if you're over in America, you can use the same link and then click up in the, I think it's the top right hand corner, and that'll actually change you to Bikes Online. I do get a little bit of a kickback, so you know what? It helps support the channel. Anyway, guys and gals, I hope you did enjoy that. If you did, please remember, like, subscribe, and share. It really does help the channel grow bigger and better for you, and it's completely free. So, you know, it doesn't cost you a cent. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off because my battery's just about dead. I'm gonna chuck a couple more laps in and get some Ks up, and yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this very hot, nasty, humid day. Anyway,